Hello everyone and welcome back to ModLife 4 episode number 6. Quite a bit has happened since we last left off in the previous episode. I've been doing some streaming and it's been a whole heck of a lot of fun just kind of trying to make things look a little bit nicer. And as you can tell, look at that windmill go. I did make it a little bit bigger, and honestly I would like to make it look a little bit nicer, so I'm probably end up working on that at some point. But I got a lot to show you guys, a lot of things that I've kind of worked on. We got our frame fences around our farm here, kind of pushed it back a little bit finally and made it a little bit bigger, so we got a nice big beautiful wonderful farm here. We got this little contraption set up right here, a drying basin from Integrated Dynamics. I don't know if I've showed you guys this before on this particular series, but this little guy right here takes some black dye, and I don't know where you're gonna find black dye at all. Joking. So that with a little bit of wood, some iron, get you the drying basin, and the way this works is you can use this to put your rotten flesh in, and we'll convert it into leather 1 for 1. Which is wonderful. So just fill up your hopper with whatever, a piece of leather, and then it will only pull the leather out. Because if you put anything else or have empty slots in this, the basin will start pulling the rotten flesh out. So you don't want that. So make sure you have a piece of leather in here at least, and every other slot full of something else besides the item that you're converting, which is in this case rotten flesh. So anyways, so we got that taken care of. Made some renovations to the the little house here, our place, and I did make a few things that we did make in the previous series. So I got a millstone going here, set up to make some wheat flour, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about that in a minute. We also made this basic item pipe because I just wanted to make sure, see how this actually worked. But these little item pipes are wonderful from refined pipes, a little bit of iron, some glass. And then you do need the extractor attachment, which is some iron and a piston, and then right-clicking it right there, and that should allow you to have extraction. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right-clicking on that with an empty hand will allow you access to its interface, but unfortunately with this, as you can see, everything is X'd out. So as we upgrade these, we start unlocking more and more things that we can use to extract with our pipes and stuff. So very useful. I gotta stop. There's so many things to talk about, but basically I have the mod pack uploaded. It is not available yet to download because it is waiting for authorization currently from CurseForge, or moderation approval in a sense. So keep an eye out on Twitter. Keep an eye out here in the description. I'll try to remember to update that. Sometimes I tend to forget, but I will be releasing on Twitter when it is available, as well as on my stream. So if you guys are interested, just keep an eye out. So yeah, it's hopefully coming very soon, and I'll try to keep the mods and things updated as much as I can, and all that good stuff. So maybe even possibly adding some mods as well along the way, depending on what's new that comes out and things that maybe I feel that is needed. You know what I mean? So I did set up a little enchanting area. I'm going to try to make this a little bit nicer a little bit later on. I just threw something together because I wanted to enchant my hammer. So I wanted to get fortune, and I did manage to get first try silk touch on my pickaxe, which was very nice. I did add in pickle tweaks as well, so there's the ability to repair with the same item you make your tools and stuff with. And yes, I am still using just some basic tools. We will get to some better, wonderful, cooler tools very soon. In fact, actually, it might be about time to do that. But yeah, so as you can see, you can repair those very easily, and we have a ton of emeralds because we have access to the little goblin traders, which I actually ended up capturing one of them. And yes, I did increase space in here, as you can tell here. A lot of space has been increased. We also got these little monster balls here that I made from Cyclic, which are wonderful. You hold right click to charge and then release. It'll actually shoot a little bit further away. So you can get these coral blocks, which I got from using Silk Touch. We got the cyan dye from one of the cyan flowers that you can bone meal from Cyclic. some snowballs from an island south or north or something of my island, and then a little iron, and you get those. Now, unfortunately, I can throw this out and show you guys, but I will end up consuming another one, which is fine. So I'm just going to right-click and show you. But here he is. Very nice little guy. We got a bunch of emeralds from this guy because we traded him some carrots 1-to-1. Look at that. It's a steel right there. Ancient debris, netherite ingots for totems of undying, etc., etc. Some very nice, some really neat trades, and then especially this one. This is interesting. Awkward potion with 15 emeralds for 15 minutes of water breathing. Can you imagine? So here, let me demonstrate this. As long as it doesn't leave. Get back here. Don't you run away from me. Stand still, you. Go. Got him. Pokeball go. Alright, so basically that's what we got going on, and I did get efficiency 4, and I'm breaking through on my hammer, which has been great. I also made this tiny little mob farm, which are very, very useful, by the way, and I would upgrade it, but the recipes are kind of nuts. So it starts, you know, you need more and more, so I gotta get a massive farm going, or automated at some point, so we can actually take that along the way, which I think would be really cool, because we're gonna need a lot of basically a lot of bookshelves, it looks like, for this. But we just started off with a basic farm for now, and then we also have this, the lasso, to capture a mob. So 2 slime balls, a lead, which we get from all the wandering traders, and a diamond, allowing us to make that. And I captured the little cow on our island, and currently it is, well, producing us resources, which is some more leather and some raw beef, which is going to be great, because we got our cooking set up and everything. Now, this is not taking durability that I can see. It might be. I take it out and it still doesn't show any durability damage, and the config's already checked and it looks like it's set to take durability damage, so I don't really know what's going on there. I did access, or make an access little tunnel here with some of these wonderful metal rung ladders to underneath our windmill here, and this is coming down into our little increase of speed down here, and then I have our alternator set up down there producing us power into a power cell, which I'm pretty sure we made, and I made another one to hook up into the base so we have easy access. We don't have to come down here all the time. So there we go. We got our access to power. This thing's actually producing us a little bit more because it did make the windmill bigger, and making it bigger means there's the ability to have more stress on the gears and such. So in doing so, we were able to produce a little bit more power from our alternator, and then hopefully we're going to be making some more. I also learned about these encased chain drives and the adjustable chain gear shift. I'm going to run through this real quick for you guys. This is our catching up day, as you guys can tell. And placing water, if you guys don't know much about Create and all that good stuff, what I've been learning is that having more than one water wheel does seem to help. I don't know if there's a limit. I do know that 2 definitely does help, but running water over every edge of this possible increases its speed, I believe, and its stress amount, I guess, something like that. I don't really stress units. Is that what that is that stress units? Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. Maybe that's what that stands for. So you need a redstone signal on a adjustable chain drive, and what this does, you can see this is turning the same speed as this, and then this also is turning the same speed as this until the redstone lever is turned on. Once that's turned on, you can see that this whole thing started slowing down, and the reason why is because turning that off slowed this one down, but turning it on will speed it back up. And what this does is, I believe, it doubles the speed every layer that we do. So this one increases it by 2 times, this one increases it by 2 times, and then this one increases it by 2 times. It'd be kind of cool if you could shift under these. That would be actually pretty neat. So it's basically another form of this, but maybe a little bit cleaner looking, and this is heading up to our millstone. So very nice stuff. And then we got our grind wheels that we've been working on here. So I could be using that over there as well here, but decided that I kind of like the way the gears look. I think it just looks really cool. So I made this nice little setup here with some water wheels, basically down here underneath, controlling both of our grindstones. So that's about mostly of everything we've been doing. I also set up our mine shaft a little bit better. We got this wonderful mine shaft with some cracks in the wall. We have our dimension teleporter. We got the eucalyptus stairs on the top, which is really cool. I like the way this turned out, to be honest with you. I'll show you why. So you come down and this is all horizontal, but as you turn around and you go back upwards, it's now vertical. What the heck? Where did this guy come from? Get out of here. And you can see the windmill as you come up out of the mine shaft, which I like a lot. Very cool stuff. Alright, one last thing to show you guys that we've been working on since we left off, which was I turned this little cave, kind of hollowed it out a bit, and we've set up a nice little room for us, a little workspace. Currently just some furnaces in our alloy kiln. I did set this up over here, possibly to do some more stuff with here very soon, so all that good stuff there. We got a lot of tools from block carpentry to change our fence around. I don't think there's really much else that I've done. Did I show you guys I made a dank knoll? Dank knoll's pretty easy to make and everything. These are wonderful little tools for storing more stuff. You can tag it to filter pickup for items that are only inside of the dank knoll by clicking through. So you can void the pickup, which means anything that I think goes over the limit should void it. Normal, which just is, you can just put it in and put things in and take things out. And then pick up all, which will just start picking up any item instead of the items in here. Normally I like to leave it on there. I don't know what tag, I don't know why I have that on there, but very nice stuff. So anyways, let's do some work. I'm going to show you guys my hammer. Let's show you guys how this, do you guys remember how slow this was going before? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice now. Just a quick little demonstration of some efficiency on there. And then with them breaking, just to help even more with the high amount of durability it has, we will definitely be able to mine for a nice, long while. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get some stuff done. A few little things. Oh, dang it, I forgot to show you guys this. So I made the Farmer's Delight stuff. So we got the ability to make some better food here from Farmer's Delight. We got a little table on here. We got our chopping board with a hopper going into it, so we can just right click and the things automatically just fill into that. Still keeping the little kitchen area though, so that's gonna be nice. But yeah, this is gonna go out very well for us, I think. I'm hoping this doesn't get destroyed because in theory I would pull this out. I would want to pull this out before it broke anyways, just so that I don't lose the cow inside of it. But I don't know if that is actually the case since it doesn't look like it's taking durability. So, and I would just swap out with another lasso. But also those beginning tier ones cannot farm hostile mobs. And I'll actually say that holding shift over these cannot farm hostile mobs, cannot farm hostile mobs. And the iron one is the one actually able to farm hostile mobs, which is what I would use to get us some ender pearls and such. So hopefully we can get to that point at some point soon. I got to get more sugarcane going. I'm probably going to maybe do a little sugarcane farm maybe over here to the side eventually. Anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So there's a few things that I was looking into, and I did want to make the furnace engine and the flywheel again, so that way we can kind of poke around with that. But first things first, let's go ahead and start off with getting us a coke oven. Reason being is because not necessarily wanting to get into immersive engineering, but because the treated wood works well with a few other recipes that I'd like to look into at some point. So I'm just going to at least try to get that up and running real quick for us. Let me find a furnace. What I need to do is I need to maybe throw it out here, because we have more furnaces out here. And I'm thinking something like this maybe. I need to leave a few, so let's just do this. We'll put that in. And you do have to click these into the bottom unless you mouse wheel, because we do have extreme reactors installed, which means clicking won't work, but you can mouse wheel if you'd like. That is the thing you can do. So you can't go fast, unfortunately, but yeah. Anyways, so let me just actually fill up a few of these extras here real quick. And then we'll go and top that thing off. So let that work for a moment. And then what else do we need? We needed sandstone? Yep. What? Oh, hi. I got smite on my sword, by the way. For many reasons. Because people are, I have CCI installed, so I gotta make sure to remove that when uploading updates to the pack. Or figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I don't want to include that, because it's just like one more thing for you guys, and it's not needed kind of thing, so. But yeah, I have that basically in, so that way everyone can kind of mess around with me. Hopefully, wanting to add some more to it very soon. Alright, so we got that, and then we'll get that rolling. I'm thinking we'll use blocks of coal. Now, what kind of tanks do we have access to? What would be a fun tank to really use for this? Small fluid tank. 64 buckets of any fluid from Cyclic. We got the jumbo tank from mob grinding utils. 1,024 buckets. Holy jeez. Well, that's actually not that bad to make. That actually might be kind of useful. Then we also have RF tools. We have Industrial 4 going. We have Immersive Engineering's multi-block. I think there's one, yeah, for Mechanism, a dynamic tank that we can make, which would be very interesting. And then we also have these guys down here, which actually do store quite a bit as well. Oh, here they are. These guys right here. So this one, the max one can store up to, it looks like about 112 buckets worth. So I think our best bet here is probably going to be this jumbo tank, which looks pretty not hard to make, just some glass and iron. So I say we go and do that. We got bunches, bunches of iron and glass. So while everything's cooking up, let's go and get us a little tank set up and ready to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then jumbo tank. There we go. Easy. Very nice. I almost believe that that recipe might end up getting changed. Not by me, but by the mod dev. It might be kind of like a placeholder thing, because I think it's fairly new. I really don't foresee something like that being sitting there too long. Alright, let's get this coke oven going. So we need 27 of these, as we normally remember. Now, I could make 2. Do I want to make 2? I want to make 2. Let's make 2. Why not? Go big or go home. I'm already home, so we're still going big. Let's grab our hammer. And we got to find a nice place to put this. Maybe... kind of got an idea. So I get to do a little bit of building with you guys. Oh, that's right. I was wondering where that obsidian came from. I totally forgot. When you're using these hammers, they have a chance of dropping the item that is used to craft them. So I totally forgot. I was wondering the other day, like, where the heck... crap. Where the heck that it came from. I wasn't thinking. I really wasn't thinking. That's my bad. I don't think we need too much more, so we'll just let that kind of go. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clear out a little space back here. Give a little love. Gotta be a little careful though. Don't want to open it up to the outside. Get a light in here. Think take it up a couple blocks, right? It's not, I guess, not actually building. I guess it's more of like just breaking block. Okay, see, that's what I was worried about. But we'll do that. We'll fix up the outside a little bit later, but at least we can get the room set up a little bit, and I'll fix the outside a bit later. I might just leave that too, actually. A little skylight in here would not be the worst thing. especially if we're in here working and we totally forget about stuff. So, all right, so we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and set up here. And actually, because I'm scared about going that way too much further, let's go ahead and take a peek. Yeah, we can't really go that way too much more. In theory, we could, but crap. I'm not thinking very well, am I? That's okay. That's all right. We all make mistakes. Can't be perfect 100% of the time, am I right? All right. All right, we'll do that, and then, yeah. Because I don't know how I want to come through here. Because I think I kind of want to pull this over a block or so, like maybe here. And then have them a space apart. So yeah, something like that. I think that'll work out well. Can't really automate this, but we can at least get the fluids out of them. And we'll put our jumbo tank right there in the middle. That actually looks really nice. It's very well textured. I like it. We'll go ahead and put a few blocks of coal in there so we can get some coal coke going in case we ever need to get some steel running. Let's go ahead and put a torch up too. All right, so there we go. We got that going. Now we need to get a fluid pipe. At least a fluid pipe, and we have some from refined pipes I'm going to check out. I'm not sure how well they work with these, which is the whole point. The thing I'm actually really enjoying about all these new mods and the latest version of Minecraft is being able to actually see all of the new things that are coming into play for us, and whether or not they're going to work or not. So unfortunately, it looks like we only have one jellyfish left. It's kind of a bummer. Man, I've been going through that like crazy. I didn't realize. I was hoping maybe I had one in there. Let's go see if we find a jellyfish real quick. Oh, well, that's perfect. Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. Very nice. Oh, God. Yep, I figured that was a serpent. Mm-hmm. Right on my bum stick. All right. So I tried putting these in the smoker. Does not work, by the way. The smoker would go faster, but it's not a food, technically, so. Oh, great, it's raining again. Very nice. I love it when it rains. Also, I was trying to go in the nether, and I was attempting to find a Nether Fortress or some blazes, and I have yet to do that. Or at least succeed in it. So, hopefully we'll be able to find that at some point soon. So let's grab 2 logs. Maybe not those. Let's grab the magnolia. Grab those. 2 pieces of cobblestone. We'll come over here, and we should be able to pull from the chest next to us. Oh, I put it in there. God dang it. There we go. All right, try that one more time. 1, 2. There we go. All right, so quickly make up 2 of those guys, and then we'll upgrade it to the tier 2 variant, because why not? I am kind of wanting to save my gold a little bit, because I think the next upgrade for the dank knoll is gold. Yeah. Blocks of gold, 8 of them, so that's what, 72? So a little bit of an upgrade, but we'll definitely have to get some more. So we should be able to just put that there like so. Take a look in here. Not quite done with the first one, but we'll go ahead and put that guy there, and that should be good. It's already set to redstone ignored mode, and then we just wait. Now in theory, we could put this behind it and we won't have to see that, but I don't mind seeing the pipe. That way we know it's kind of working. So there we go. So we have access to that. Now, just easier way of crafting. We used to have in thermal reservoirs, and those are wonderful. But there is the jerry can, which is wonderful from immersive, allowing us to make and fill this up with creosote, so we can make multiple sets of treated wood. All right, so we got that done. We got that out of the way. We'll go back to that in a minute. We need to head back inside now because there's a few other things I would like to work on. Or at least one other thing for today. Clean up the inventory real quick. Pretty okay with this. Getting better, figuring out where everything kind of goes a little bit more. There we go. And what I would like to work on is for our grind wheels. So I want to get a dropper system. Now there's a couple different types of droppers, and I wouldn't mind checking out the cyclic one, but it does require mason stone, which is, you know, it's really not that bad. We have used the factory dropper before. I think we try this because I've not actually used this thing before, and this is kind of a new recipe going into checking out some of the cyclic things that Lothrazar has added in and such. So I say let's give it a shot and see what's going on. See how it is. Now the mason recipe isn't that bad. I keep looking at it like it's evil, and it's really not that bad, I guess. But yeah, so we need what? 1, 2, 3 mason stone. Okay. And then we're going to need what? 2 more for the rest. And this takes 2 blocks of iron, so totally can do that. I think when the time I was like, man, I don't think I'm going to do this because it's like, man, that's a lot of iron. Then I thought about it and got more iron practically made up and then just said, yeah, I think we're good. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Let's see how we do. All right, so basically besides that, all we need now is the dropper. So we just need a piece of redstone, which if we just do this anyways, it'll just pull it from the chest and we can make the precise dropper. Very nice. Let's go ahead and put the cobblestone away. So you're probably noticing why I don't have as much cobblestones, because those little trader guys, those little goblin fellas, like to come up here and they have like an almost endless amount. They will empty you out with cobblestone, trading you like half a stack of cobble for an emerald. And that is just amazing. And with vein miner, it makes it super easy. Actually, I was going to jump up there, but then I thought about it. We don't really need to. Precise dropper. No, 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 no. Did you just destroy that? That's messed up, dude. God dang it. Alright, guys. Be aware. Things can get dangerous sometimes. Let's try that again. Oh, fricker. There we go. Nope, wrong recipe. I need that one. All right. Let's break the wheels this time. How's that sound? I was hoping to break the wheels. So yeah, that's your best bet if you do get stuck in these, by the way, is to break the wheels. I was kind of hoping to do this. Does it not point downwards? Does this actually take power? Always on. This thing actually takes power. Wait, oh wait, does it actually drop from the... Oh wait, no. So you can't... So I'd have to pull this back a block, basically, is what you're telling me. So I'd need that, like, right there. Well, I want to use a different mod to try this out and see how it goes. Okay, so... I'm assuming that'll work. Always on. Count. Well, I kind of want it to drop all that it can in there. Offset, delay. Oh, you can use scroll wheel. Awesome. I'm just gonna set it to 60 for now. And then we also need to give it power. So I don't know how much power this thing actually uses. For now, we're gonna use our dimensional cell. Now, the downside about these dimensional cells is the fact that apparently when you break one half of the set, you will lose that power. So you can see we basically lost because of that. So it doesn't really matter. We'll work on that a little bit more later on. That looks good. Let's put our grind wheels back now and see how well this actually works. We also need to filter into it to give it a little bit more storage. So maybe let's try to find either a chest or maybe we'll make a barrel. Let's make a barrel. Let's make an iron barrel. All right, we need 2 of those. Yeah, a little bit of spruce. Here's my barrel. Come here, barrel. Where are you at, barrel? There we go. And then iron. We could upgrade this to gold. I don't think we need to, because we're just going to be throwing things in there when we come back anyways. We're going to go ahead and grab a couple of our basic item types I showed you earlier. And we're also going to go ahead and quickly make up a extraction pipe so we can extract out of this guy. Okay. There's that. And then I think let's go ahead and upgrade it to gold. And then might as well go ahead and upgrade it to diamond because we have fortune now. We're doing pretty good on that. So 32 items every 1 second. That's pretty good. Actually, okay, no, never mind. I don't have blaze rods. That's just going to have to do for now. All right, so let's find a way to filter into this guy. And I think the way I want to do that is we're going to put one on top, and we're going to put our barrel right there. All right, and then we'll go ahead and put this guy here. Very nice. Should be already set and ready to go. Everything looks happy. Let's go ahead and give her a test. Let's run it. Let's go ahead and toss in half a stack of you. And what else do we have? Like a full stack of? Half a stack of you. Let's see how this runs. So we'll just come up here, toss that in. Very nice. So that's just going to sit there and wait. Now, if we set this up, Shift and Alt, maybe a little bit longer. I really don't know. Let's see, maybe 180? Might even just get close to maxing it out, but that should sit there for a few minutes. You should be fine. You know, it takes a little bit for your Minecraft items to despawn, but you're probably going to end up filling this up with a bunch of different things, so it might be better just to set that up a little bit higher. We totally can try it out, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with, because it's probably going to take a lot of just kind of figuring out and testing and see what the best thing is, but I'll be sure to come back and show you guys in the future what I come up with. But it does take a minute. This is only half a stack. This is also not going, I guess, as fast as we probably could. And it looks like we just finished our iron. So there's our iron. That actually did close to doubling. So not the worst in the world that time. Because we put half a stack in there. If you just half it up, you can see what happens. So it's not the worst thing in the world. There are definitely better ways to double your ore, but I wanted to take this method early on because I want to play with create. So you can take it however you wish, however you like. You can start with mechanism. You can go straight into 5 times ore doubling if you want. Doesn't bother me. This is just the way that I want to do it. And we will be getting to those other methods a little bit later on as well. So maybe not the full amount, but yeah, you know what I mean. So still not quite full, but still getting a lot more out of it than we were. So say for instance, just cooking it up, we only get 1, but putting half a stack in there, we got 20 extra. And in this case, of what, 18 extra? So very nice. Not bad. I'm okay with that. Anyways, guys, hopefully got you guys a little bit more caught up. We got a few more things. I definitely want to work on some more fun things. I got some cool ideas I want to do in the next episode or so. So hopefully you guys will stick around and check that out. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on the mod pack, and when it's released, it is uploaded and ready to go. Just gotta wait for it. The main screen, I did not make a graphic for, so be aware of that and all that good stuff, because I've been busy this past week, and I'm really sorry about that. And I also have been getting quite depressed and all that stuff. So, yeah, just throwing that in there as to why last week was a little less on videos, and why we didn't quite get the mod pack uploaded earlier in the week. So anyway, love you guys to death. Thank you guys for watching, for enjoying. Thank you guys for all the kind comments. Always, if you have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And hopefully we'll catch you back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.